MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Ben Zobrist strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 18.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Holland sets his sights. Here's the 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. At the plate, Dexter Fowler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Bryce Harper gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. For a strike, it's 1-1. Just underway in Arlington. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
To short. Espinosa's there. And a rather easy first out. Jose Reyes will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper is there, 2 down. Shin-Soo Choo gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Swing and a ball line hard toward short. Sliding stop by Espinosa. In time.
Wow, made it look easy.
Anthony Rizzo makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony Rendon.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Danny Espinosa, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. it can change the entire complexion of the game.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. The runner scores from second, and a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Jorge Soler steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here.
Jorge Soler.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off for ball one. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Holland pauses. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. Number 15 digs in here for his first appearance.
Number 15.
In there at the knees, strike one. Runners are at first and third with none out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
Batting ninth, catcher Wilson Contreras.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Lucroy puts the tag on him, 1 gone. Ben Zobrist will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball, too. And if it's me, I come right back with it.
In there, no balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Dexter Fowler stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Span to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rougned Odor will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Adrian Beltre ready to take his first cuts here.
Third baseman Adrian Beltre.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2. Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired. In now, Mark Teixeira, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. On the ground to the left side. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are two gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Batting seventh, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Here comes the first pitch. Jonathan Lucroy is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Bryce Harper is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on them.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Anthony Rizzo strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. Anthony Rendon strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Danny Espinoza strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at one. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Chu has a read on it, one down. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning.
Left fielder,
Jorge Soler comes to the plate with a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Bases are loaded with only one out. Liner towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. One run is scored, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Number 15 steps in now.
number 15.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
Span on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Span is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Jay Bruce digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to Rizzo is a low one, but Anthony able to bail out his man with a nice save there. Well done. Ian Desmond stands in for the first time. Arrieta into the windup. Here's the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Center fielder, number 2.
Denard Span will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. Ben Zobrist is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
The batter, number 24,
Dexter Fowler will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. 8 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Span. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Bryce Harper will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Holland has his sign. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Smoked on the ground left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up.
Anthony Rizzo.
Down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Jose Reyes is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Zobrist. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So 1 away now. That'll bring in Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Rougned Odor walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in the game.
Line drive to left. Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Anthony Rendon heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hot shot to third. Fielded by Beltre. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Danny Espinoza steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Holland's ready. First pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Reyes. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now.
Now batting,
Jorge Soler will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Rocket to third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Adrian Beltre comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first safely. Digging in to try it again, Mark Teixeira. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Rendon is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jonathan Lucroy is into the box for his second appearance. 0-for-1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. Jay Bruce stands in as he looks at ball one here. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Ian Desmond in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. James Jones will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Denard Span digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fifth.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now. Now the double steal is on here. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Moving under it, Fowler. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Number 15 stands in.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter.
Holland into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. drilled on the ground is short. To his left, Reyes. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Wilson Contreras will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first two at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ben Zobrist will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Chu is right there as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Dexter Fowler will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Outside, 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Lucroy finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. Jose Reyes will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Soler is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first is Choo on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Rougned Odor digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Here's the first pitch to him. Adrian Beltre stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
First baseman number 25.
Mark Teixeira will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Bryce Harper is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.